Subscribe to this channel.
Welcome to Underestimated Voices podcast, where we keep things raw, real, and empowering.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Underestimated Voices podcast, a podcast where we keep every conversation real, raw, and empowering. This is the last episode for this year as we are preparing for our special episode for our podversary on the 27th. And I just want to appreciate each and every person who sent in their voice notes and videos to be added to that special episode that will come on the 27th. So thank you so much for tuning in. And last week, we talked about surviving December, about how this month of December can feel heavy, emotional, and overwhelming, even when the world expects you and I to be smiling and celebrating. But today, I want to go a little bit deeper. Somebody shout deeper. I want to talk to those especially who love to say, we only drink occasionally, we only take alcohol occasionally. Most of the times they mean the festival season, and these are the major culprits who black out with only a scent of alcohol. Yeah, so this is a festival season, and most people love to say we only drink occasionally, but every reckless decision has got its own reckless outcome. So just because the year winds down, a different kind of pressure cooker starts to build up in our lives. It gets louder, it gets more urgent, and it starts to whisper dangerous things into our minds. You need to catch up. You need to prove something. You need to end the year with a bang. And suddenly, you're no longer thinking clearly. You are just reacting. So today's episode, I decided to call it the trap. Don't let December trap you, muntu wanga. Because December can either be a place of wisdom or a trap built from pressure, comparison, fear, or maybe even from your village people. This is so common in Africa, where your village people just want to ruin your life at any given point. Be wise. So, if you're listening to me right now, as the year closes, a few days from now, pressure shows up in different ways. Financially, relationship, social media, family, peers, and for some people, emotional and physical temptations. Maeso. Everyone wants to end this year looking like they made it, as if it was their year. So we spend money we don't have. We form relationships we are not ready for. We make choices that don't align with our values. We put ourselves in risky situations just to feel included, accepted, or celebrated, or because we don't want to look like we are behind or we are so ancient. But have you ever asked yourself, at what cost? The excitement of one night, the pleasure of a one-night stand, one weekend, one reckless decision can turn into a long life weight on your shoulders. Some people will enter the year with debt, nkongole, they would have avoided. Others will enter the year pregnant, frustrated and bitter baby mamas or baby daddies because they could have avoided that. Some will carry emotional wounds from rushed relationships. Some will carry regret from choices made without thinking. Just because you got pregnant, you want to abort the child, then you lose your womb, you become barren for life. That's a reckless decision. And the saddest part, many of these decisions were never necessary, not even a bit. Just because it's a festival season doesn't mean that you must be reckless, you must drink, your head out. No, you can still say no. They were just made under pressure, most of these decisions that you make during this festival season. So what am I saying? December should teach us that not every open door is a blessing. Not every invitation is for you. Not every yes is wise. Sometimes the most painful word you can say is no. And the most courageous act is simply to wait. Because real success is not in what you post. It's not in what people clap for. It's not in the outfit, the party, the trip, or the attention. True success is quiet, is peaceful, disciplined, rooted in vision and values. And let me remind you of something important. You are not behind. I've always said this on this podcast. You are not behind. You are becoming. You're not running out of time. God knows what He's doing and He knows what's best for you. And you don't have to prove your worth to anyone. You are beautiful the way you are, and you are powerful the way you are. This year will end. Either you rush it or not. January will come, whether you impress people or not. The clock will move, but the damage of rash decision can stay with you for a lifetime. So, I'm encouraging you today as you're listening to this episode. Don't let December trap you. Don't. Let it teach you instead. Let December teach you self-control, discernment, contentment, and let it teach you peace. And remember this, if you feel like this year didn't go as planned, as if your papa lied, that doesn't make you a failure. God measures growth in ways the world can't see. Maybe this year was your year of alignment. God just wanted you to align to His will and His plan. The fact that you are still here, still breathing, still believing, still trying, still choosing light over darkness, still getting up every day, that alone is a victory. So, as we are in a new week, counting down to 2026, this week I want you to do something simple but powerful. Before you make any big decision, financial, emotional, or social, ask yourself these questions. Would I still do this in January? Does this align with my future self? Is this pleasure or peace? Will this bring healing or regret? And instead of rushing this month of December, choose at least one day a week to go silent with God. No pressure, no comparison, no expectations, just gratitude, reflection, and peace. You may be surprised how much clarity comes when the noise is gone. As this year comes to a close, you get to choose. Will you carry regret or wisdom, pressure or peace, lessons or burdens? You don't have to make perfect choices, but you can make conscious ones. December is not just here to break you. It's here to shape you and mold you. And always remember, being underestimated, kusuliwa, is not your weakness. It's your hidden advantage. This has been the Underestimated Voices podcast. Thank you for joining me. And always walk in wisdom, breathe in peace, and don't let December trap you. May God bless you and enjoy the festival season. And join us as we celebrate our podversary on the 27th of December. Bye-bye.